Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are going to be tearing apart a 1985 Williams Sorcerer. What we're doing is stripping the playfield completely down, everything off the playfield. And what we're going to do is take the playfield out, flip everything off the back of the playfield, because I have a brand new playfield for this game and the plastics. So let's do a couple things. We're gonna shut her off. Oh, and this game's perfectly playable. There's nothing absolutely wrong with it. It's got one issue, and that's it. And that issue I don't think is that bad. It's got a, tie this up so I don't plug it in or nobody else plugs it in. If you come over my house and my cords are tied up like this, it means the game's not useful. Let's see if we can focus in up here. Get this closer. We're going to need it closer anyways. Right up here, there should be a post. And this post isn't a popular spot for this flipper, just to bash the hell out of it. And then what happens is this post, it just gets loose and it falls out. So that's what happened. Now technically there's two ways to fix this. You can just look on the other side of the playfield and see what's around in this area to make sure it's okay. But you can drill a hole down into it, a regular size hole. Just drill it so it's an even hole. And then get a wooden dowel. See how it fits in there nice and snug. Cut it to the length of the playfield. Put wood glue around it. Tap that wooden dowel down into the hole. And once it's dry and everything, you can drill your small little pilot hole for your new screw for your post and attach it again. Or drill that hole bigger. Throw a T-nut underneath the bottom of the playfield and then screw it down that way. Either way is a good replacement. But this machine does have wear on it. It's got, let me see if I can get a flashlight so you can see it a little bit better. Up in here where the ball comes, it's got a good wear groove right here. Not too bad, but it does got a wear groove. It's got a wear line here, it's got wear lines on the guides here. It's got wear right up above the pop bumper here. It's got some flaking here. It's got the beat up area right here, and it looks like somebody touched it up at one time. Got a typical little wear right around here. It looks like the, I noticed it's got mylar on it, but it looks like the inserts sunk a little bit, and when they did, they pulled the paint down with them, so it's got like a delamination kind of look. Otherwise, this is pretty good. A little wear right down here. It would benefit good from a good cleaning and a waxing, and it would just be a player's game. But this guy wants it to be minty, and I don't blame him, because this is a very sought after game. So we're going to make it as minty as possible. And did I say he had brand new plastics for it too? So he's got brand new plastics for it too. There's a bumper stop missing there. I don't have any of those. Otherwise, yeah, I'll take all the metal off and everything. And we're going to have to get little bags and stuff for everything. Every post, every blah blah blah. Just hope this is going to be a nice smooth job where I don't have a dozen broken screws where everything is broke. That's what I don't want. It's the broken screw thing. I had that with Taxi, breaking all the screws on the playfield. See how it breaks it up. Yes. It's alright, we're gonna get the bag of bags. bag o' bags. This is all full of bags. The marker of all markers. I'll put this bag here for now. I got my bucket. See what we got for this. That's the wrong size, I bet. This would be the right size, yep. Yep. Move that there. Put this one back. Turn my phone off. And the screwdriver. Very important thing is to take pictures. I want to do pictures right now. And I think that's about everything right now. So now we're going to start taking things off the top. So let's get a bag. This is a good one. It's kind of big. We'll label it slingshot. And lanes. And what we'll do there, all these screws. With my phone, don't put your phone there. I don't have a box to put all the stuff in. I need to find one too. Some type of box. Do we have anything around here? That's a type of box. All my big boxes that I had. Right, this box should work. It's more of a tote. Everything can go in there. Okay. These rubbers. Oh, I have a little box over there for the rubbers. Let's do that. Oh, sure, I don't really need that box. Alright, I need to get a socket to take these out. And that's hidden. I think that's a 1/4 inch. And sockets I have won't work on it. So I'm gonna pause the video, get my toolbox out of the garage and bring that down. So alright, these are a quarter, but I don't have a socket that they go into. So what I'm gonna have to do is buy a 1/4" socket and drill out the middle of it, because these are a pain to put in. Well, they're not too much of a pain to put in, but the thing is, to put them in a brand new playfield is going to be a real pain. To put them in a new playfield is going to be a real pain. So if I get a socket and I can drill out the middle of it, I can use it in my socket screwdriver thing, so I can just unscrew them. But yeah, this is going to be a pain. It's not going to be bad getting them out, it's just that putting them in is going to be a real mother. Today's a great day for this too, because it's raining. I'm just going to go to the store with my wife. It's June 7th. And these will come out too. Are these the same, both sides? Yes. Oh, what's this? So yeah, this is going to be fiddly on the top. I think on the bottom is actually going to be easier. The reason why I don't have to worry about scratching anything on the top. On the top, everything's just going to be just zinging it, the screws out, and being done. I have to lay a couple light bulb sockets down because they're stapled to the board. So I have to do that. There's not actually a lot. I thought there would be a lot that are laid to the board where they're stapled down. There's not a lot. Most of them are not, so I won't have to replace a lot of them. The others will come off with the harness. But I think there's, oh, I can't remember how many I saw, but there's enough. Now these took the other socket. Was it this one? Yeah. 7/32. No, maybe those are quarter too. Those are not quarter, are they? Yeah, I guess they are. See, if I get another socket like this, I can just drill out the middle so that post goes in through the rest of the way. Now these screws I can put in a different thing. I think I'm done with these screws. Those will go in there. These are just regular playfield screws and playfield posts. These screws will go in here. Post will go in here. These normally put those in this bag. So this area is done, except for these. I have to get those out. Those I will need a screwdriver. Alright, I got a screwdriver and a hunk of wood. I don't know how good you can really see, but I got the one pulled out. I just want to make sure they're both the same size. That one's longer than the other. These, you get the hunk of wood like that, and you just get it on a loose spot that you can get under, and they come up pretty good. There we go. That was the hardest part. I'm actually going to throw this hunk of wood in the thing here. And the next part is going to be putting them back in. What I'll probably do, I'll probably take painter's tape and put it all around here. And then I'll lightly tap them back into the holes. That's what I'll do on that. Alright, let's get these plastics off. These screws, I think I'm just going to put with general screws because they're like all the same. I think we'll do that. But let's bag them. Do it the right way. Goal net, goalie. You know what that was from, World Cup Soccer. Middle. Side. Middle left. I have one screw back here. When I put these screws in, I'll be using a hand screwdriver. So I'm not doing anything to sacrifice the new plastics or the new playfield. So you're only going to see me using power removing. So I've got the power. Okay, there we go. So I should put these in a little different. We'll knock those down, we don't need them up. There we go, 2 more pieces. Once we get landed there, now we'll take our camera again. Take some pictures. How everything is. Take it right up to here. That's a weird post. Like it had rubber on it at one time, or I don't think actually that's made for that. Now that I look at it. This one's those two. That one's loose in the playfield. Alright. I've got the pouch. I put him in the wrong bucket. Yeah, that isn't too bad actually. It's loose in there, but I think that I could have fixed that. Look all to be the exact same size. Probably gonna have to go underneath and see how this flipper is attached. I mean, how this spinner is attached and this spinner is attached. I'm gonna save these screws because I'm not gonna. I'll throw them in there. I'll make another bag with these pieces. That's what I'll do. But let's get this side off real quick. Tiny bag. Right side. Middle. There we go, right middle. I've got why is that coming up like that? Oh, that's it all attached. So is that one. I don't think my tool, this tool right here, is specially made for this. I will show you why. I get them off. I'm gonna do this and then this. No shit, we're not gonna. I'm gonna get this off, then we're gonna flip it up and see how the spinners are attached and de-attach the spinners, and then I can go further this way. Because in order to do this, the rest of the way I have to get that whole top ramp off. Yes, okay. Right. Another loose post. This tool actually hooks onto you know how some of these are just Phillips screw head, and the other one has the screw where you can screw the cap down on. This tool locks onto that nut that's on the post. I got you on auto. This post and then this screw, it locks into it like that. So you can't, the screw can't spin. That's what this tool does. Okay. I need to take a picture. Because there's another guide there thingy. Plus I want to see how all these are in here. This one was loose too, but that one probably could have been fixed just by tightening it down. Bulbs come out. It might make it a little easier to drop the playfield down without them being in the way. Alright, I'll leave the rubber on the flippers, it doesn't matter on them. But look at this. That came out easy too. I'll have to measure exactly what those holes are too, so we can put these back in there. Right middle. So you notice how I'm bagging and tagging everything? I learned this from Arcade Crusade on YouTube. I was like, dude, why are you bagging and tagging everything? Just put it in a pile. And after I keep watching him, it, you know, might be a couple days before he came back, but then he's got his bag and he knows where everything went. And I'm like, that is genius. That is totally genius. So I learned watching somebody else do this. And you're learning watching me do this. I did not come up with that method. I'm sure somebody else came up with it and he adapted it, or he did come up with that method. But either way, it's genius, and that is who I learned it off of. So I did not come up with that myself. I learned it off him. Alright, we're going to lift this up so we can see how these spinners are attached and de-attach them. I think we should take these balls out though too. That's it too, I guess. I'll go on my ball tin. Alright, spinner. Okay, it's just a typical Williams style. Nothing special. And we'll get you down into there. And we are right here. There's you can't really see it that good. What about this side? This side you can. This side you can kind of. Anyways, when I spin it, see it right up there spinning. Look at all the weird stuff in here. That it pulls through. And this is garbage. I'll throw it in there. It just twists and pulls through off that switch. So I'm going to loosen these up first. Get you back out. I will explain how it goes. wire nuts. It's just got a hook that goes to, the leaf is here. It's got like a J hook. It just goes through like that, and it hooks onto the leaf. Nothing too special, but special enough. Here's a bag. Oh, and make sure your bags don't have holes in them. I've been there a couple times. Like, yeah, this is cool. Throw my stuff in it and I move it and all of it falls out. I just want to make sure everything fits in there. I really need something to lay on it right. This would be left spinner and guides. So all this whole area right here will go in here except for this. I have to look at the record times, because you know my camera shuts off after X amount of minutes. Alright, where did I put that box? Here. T-nut under there? I don't know. Really nut and bolt. I do not like dealing with those. Where's this T-nut? I heard a dink. So that means there's a nut in here or something. Yes, there is. There's a nut in a washer. And we will have to find them. I will find them when I clean it, I guess. I'd like to find it now. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. And we will find it. If not, if it bounced on the floor, it could have done that too. If not, I will put a new one on. But we'll find it in the cabinet. It just bounced somewhere in the cabinet. No big deal. It's either that or it, when I lifted it up, it fell down into the wiring harness. But that don't matter either, because this whole harness is coming off the game. It's just amazing how these things just bounce and they disappear. Alright. Well, we'll get back to this one and we'll save that nut. We'll take that one off right now. You give us a It's just a nut. So I'll lay that one there. But I heard it go to dink. So I'm guessing it went to dink and rolled under there. And I don't see it. But we got this one to match it. Or maybe it went to dink and went down there and then rolled. Well, like I said, it will get found eventually. It didn't go into the netherworld. Alright, let's get at this spinner. We got the other nut. The other one, when I did on Grand Prix, it just like fell off. So we'll have to play with the posts. Well, it's good, all these posts are the exact same size. It's alright. Spinner fit in the bag. Yes. Hungry. I am hungry. We're at 23:29, so let's stop it and start it up again. Alright. Let's deal with this middle. Do we make a bag for the middle? Sure. I don't know what's underneath it. Yeah, there's another lane guide on there. Middle with flipper, because there's a flipper here, so I know it's the middle with the flipper. But where else is there a middle, really? I don't know what. Yeah, there's another rack in there. See all the little fun things I gotta do? I gotta squeeze all these and pull that down. There's two flashers in there. I'm gonna put those flashers in this bag, just so I know exactly what bulbs go in there. Alright. Now I know that there's, I wonder what's holding that one on. Now I know that there's, what do you call it? What screws are holding the flashers in. Let's take this and throw it in there. Because it blended in so good I didn't see it. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I sing. And you're wondering why I'm not keeping these screws and put them in a bag. They're just regular post screws. They don't, you know, they're not like really different. The posts are all the same on this game, so there's no real reason to separate them from each other where they're odd size. This isn't a more advanced game. Like, let's say when you watch my taxi, how it had the ramps. A lot of these posts they had the metal posts that screwed onto those, and a lot of those were all different sizes, just off a little bit, and they were screwed up. I need to get at these pop caps. I don't even have to list them, really. Do I really need to write pop bumper caps on them? If I do, I need to give up this game. Rebuilding machines. I can't figure out these are pop bumper caps in a bag. I don't need to take pictures of pop bumper caps or pop bumper mech assemblies. I will underneath a little bit just to see where they're laid out, and then I will number them. I just ran into an instance on one game where two of the pop bumpers, they had different colors on them. They were 3 in a row, but these, there was one here, and one here, we'll say. These two had really super long wiring on them. In fact, this wiring was so long, it was really easy to get over to here to put this mech over here and this mech here, and they looked perfect. But yeah, they weren't perfect, because when I would fire this one would move, and when I'd fire this one would move. And it would lock up the machine when it would do that, because it wasn't getting the point reading correctly. Because I still kept the solenoid wiring was different, but the setting off mechanism was different. It was the same, you know what I mean? So it was tagging, this side is shutting off, but since the wires were long, it was firing that, so, what do you call it? I gotta get that post out. It's a 1/4 inch. I hate to buy a socket to do that, but I will. Because I've needed it before on other games where it's just been in my way. And since this is getting a new playfield, these are going to be even harder to put back in, because they're going to be fresh screw holes. They're not going to be old screw holes. Like this, I could put it right back in real easy with this tool and it wouldn't bother me. Alright, those are all disconnected. We will have to look at this post now. See how that post is attached so we don't lose the magic screw. I can leave that marker there, I guess. I don't like that there's T-nuts under here either. I wasn't anticipating T-nuts on this game. Where are we? Right there. I don't see it. Unless that's it. That's it. That is from the bottom here. Got like a 3/8. I don't think it's a 3/8, but it's working. Ooh, that thing is long. There we go. It's not a 3/8, so is it? No. It's one size smaller than 3/8. It's 11/32. No, I don't remember my sizes. I just put it back in a cabinet and it was set 11/32 right next to it. It pissed me off about that screw. Oh my god. Alright. Let's get can we get this plastic off with this in the way, or are we gonna have to take the ramp off? Somebody's hungry. These I'm gonna have to desolder to get them off. We'll have to desolder them. Did you hear that? My stomach is growling. You don't really need to take these bulbs out, but oh, that's a spinner. That one is totally garbage. Oh, that one's a spinner too. Okay, yeah, let's get this spinner off. Okay, we're done with the middle with flipper. Ah, shit. We got 2 wires to take off. I guess we should do that. That way I can take those sockets, put them in a bag. Putting your stuff away, Mark. You can find a nice bag to put that in. Get that plugged in and heating up. Alright, we got some tape. And we will mark that. We have 2 wires. This is G. And we won't have to red. Just put another R by it. I'm marking those so when I do take them off, I know exactly where they went. I'm knocking everything down. Melting. There. Oh, and never solder with your game on. Always unplug it, turn it off, and unplug it. Don't be messing with that crap. Trust me. I did on my Flight 2000. It blew parts on the board. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But like you've seen, we did tape this up, which was good. And that will go down real nice. Okay, yep. I'm gonna take a picture of that now. There. Okay. So now we know we can push that down through there. Or pull it down later. We'll just tuck it like that right now. What should we do next? I do need to tell them to get a couple rollovers eventually, because either get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clear ones, or 5 solid ones, solid red ones. Those need to be got. There's a post there for that. This is going to be fun. I might have to pull this out. I might have to work around it. Maybe we could zoom in a little bit. Alright. We got our center bag done. All screws and everything are out there except for the flipper mech. And let's get this one. And we need a little bag, not too little. That one's got a hole in it. Good bag, but it's got a hole in it, so we'll put a piece of tape on it and it'll fix the hole. And this will be right spinner. got you. I got you, Mr. Rubber Band. And this post, I took the screw out of that. That's right, while we were under there. Took the screw out of the post because it was naughty. So we took the screw out of the post because it was naughty. Yeah, yeah, the screw is out. Spinner Man, what's in your hand, Mr. Spinner Man? Now when I put these back in, I'm gonna put them in differently because we'll have the switches out. So I'll be able to put them in, put these in, and then put the switches around them. Where's that damn screw? It's driving me nuts. It sounded like it bounced on the speaker. That's what it did sound like. It kind of sounded like that. We'll find out quick. No, it didn't. Where did it go? I will find it. I will find you. It just drives me nuts for that one screw on it. I heard it go bunk, but it could have bunked on the carpet. I found it. I found it. It did go bunk. It was laying right next to the mech. Alright. Let's put this back where it belongs. This was the left spinner. Left. There we go. So yeah, I knew I would find it, but I wanted to find it before I was done. But now that's one thing off my mind I don't have to worry about. I know I heard it go bunk. Alright, you're back. And now back! Back in the bag! Alright. What are we gonna do now? Let's get this off. Giant ramp. We don't have a bag for the giant ramp, but we're gonna make a bag for giant ramp parts. The giant ramp will just lay in the box of all the goodies. I don't know why, but this bag kind of was calling to me. These are all bags I get from when I buy parts from people. You know, they put pop bumper caps or whatever, and then I save them. This bag is way too big. Just big ramp parts. Try not to do crazy stuff on it because I know I'll need it for something else. Alright, let's how many minutes we got under? 21. Alright, let's stop. Yes, I cut the video off in a weird spot like this. I realized after the video being edited, it was like over 2 hours long. So I figured 2 parts to the video. Instead of watching one 2-hour long video, you get to watch an hour. And then next week, watch another hour. So that's why we got this crazy ending to the video. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Like, and make sure you subscribe so you can get next week's video and the rest of this series. So I guess that's about it. Like, subscribe, and share. So take care. Oh, down in the bottom there's some swag from Mark's Basement Arcade. Buy swag to support us, or if you really want to support, my email is down there, and just send a gift via PayPal, because that I get 100% of that to help the arcade buy like new machines like Space Shuttle or some Windex to clean stuff. This way it helps with more content. Well, Space Shuttle, I got in my own pocket, so I mean, but all the other stuff goes for like Windex, yeah, flashlights and cameras. That's where all my little bits of profit go to, and you know, tools, stuff that helps me fix these better, spare parts, stuff like that. So if you use the PayPal, my email address, that's 100% donation. But if you buy a shirt, that's cool too. I get a little bit of that. You know, the t-shirt maker gets it, the printer gets a little bit of it, shipper gets a little bit of it, and then I get a little bit of it. So anyways, yeah, next week, and there's some cool stuff right here at the bottom of the video. Take care, and later.